Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Hey, what is up you guys, this is Nacho here and welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. Now in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the infantry prestige weapons. So of course this is unlocked once you prestige your infantry class, meaning you max out all the possible unlocks or pretty much perks you can get through leveling it up. Once you reach level 4 and you prestige it, you will unlock this single shot rifle right here. You get the SVT-40 and the gameplay you guys are seeing is just some random stuff I threw together while playing a couple of games of war. And yes, I am using an epic variant of the SVT-40, and it's kind of strange because this game seems to really like to give me SVT variants. As I'm when I'm making this video, I already have 5 of the SVT variants, and I think it's probably the gun that I have the most variants for. And although some of them do change the iron sights, I wanted to use an epic variant that I had unlocked that completely kept the gun completely looking the same for the most part. Now there are some visual differences, but the iron sight is pretty much identical to what the regular SVT is, so this gameplay is pretty much on par with what you guys would typically see when using this gun. So getting right into the facts, man, it's a 2-shot weapon kill. Now I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's better than the bar. It's not better than the FG42, it's not better than the STG. Now, you know, it doesn't really take a genius to figure that out. A lot of the single shot rifles that we have in this game are just simply outclassed by fully auto weapons. You know, the only times that these weapons really tend to shine is in situational stuff. Now, one thing that I will admit is that the SVT is quickly becoming my favorite one of the 3. So if you guys don't know what weapon this classifies as, this would pretty much be compared to like the M1 Garand we have in this game and also the M1A1 carbine. Now in this gameplay you guys can see that I'm absolutely tearing it up. 2 attachments that I'm using are grip and rapid fire. Now I don't really think the grip is really needed, but I don't really know what other attachments to throw on this type of weapon. You know, rapid fire obviously helps out a lot. It can definitely help you try to catch up to some one-on-one gunfights against people who have some machine guns or other fully auto weapons. Now, is this weapon worth, you know, prestiging the infantry class? Now, I believe the infantry is probably one of the most used divisions in the game, so a lot of people will probably unlock this weapon sometime relatively soon if you still have not gotten it. And it honestly is a fun weapon to use, and it is a good weapon to use. You know, like I said, obviously it's going to be outclassed by the bar, the FG42 and the STG-44 easily, but you know, like I said, you can expect that because it's a full auto versus, you know, a single fire weapon. If you're using one of these weapons, you know, meaning this gun, the M1 or the M1A1 carbine, you're already kind of at a disadvantage. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't be using these weapons, but just know if you're going to try to use these weapons in this game, you're going to be challenging yourself, and me personally, I like that. You know, it's kind of fun going into a game, especially in this gameplay. As you guys can see, it feels good to go into a game and just get a lot of kills with the weapon that, you know, you feel a lot of people don't really use. Now, all in all, this is definitely worth it to add to your armory or your collection, I guess is what it's called in this game. This is definitely a weapon you want to have and maybe bust it out whenever you just want to have some fun or try something new. Like I said, don't be expecting to unlock this weapon thinking it's going to be the god gun of the assault rifle class and you're going to be melting everybody. While yes, you can consistently 2-shot kill people, and when I say consistently, I think this gun has one of the best 2-shot kill ranges in the entire game. It's pretty much a sniper assault rifle. That's honestly what I would compare it to. I've never tried this with the 4x scope. You know, personally, maybe that'd be something you should experiment with, and maybe I'll make a video on that in the coming days and see what I find. But this gun can honestly be played like kind of like a mini sniper rifle. It's a really consistent 2-shot, even if you shoot somebody in the leg, is from what I can tell, and I quickly grew to love it. At first, I thought the iron sights were really hard to use. A lot of people you're gonna see are going to probably throw on like a reflex sight or try to do something with a lens sight. Once I got used to it, you know, it wasn't really too much of a problem, but at first it was extremely difficult to use. So just know, for a lot of people, if you don't really like the iron sights on other weapons in the game, chances are you're not really gonna like the iron sights on this prestige weapon. But a lot of people, as it is, use reflex sights on most of their guns, so I don't think that's gonna be an issue for a lot of you guys. Now, I hope you guys found this video informative. Honestly, this weapon is definitely worth it, but you know, the honest answer that I think everybody cares about, is it better than the BAR? Is it better than the FG42? Is it better than, you know, some of the submachine guns? The answer is definitely not. It can be good in certain situations in mid to long range engagements, but generally if you're mid to close range and the other person has another assault rifle or a submachine gun, chances are you're not going to win that gunfight unless you have really fast snappy aim like myself. Now I'm not saying I'm like the best player in the world, but I do have a 3 KD and I hold my pride in that, as much of a loser as I am. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, my name is Papa Nacho. Let me know what you guys like to see next. I'm gonna be hitting you guys with a double XP exploit video later on today, so be sure you guys are on the lookout for that in a couple of hours. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, my name is Papa Nacho, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Nacho Nation.
Weakness comes and goes.